Okay guys, welcome back. We've got the bar back here now. So now what we're going to do is cut off all the bits and pieces we don't need on the top there. And then we're going to take this drawbar off, create a hitch at the front, and then connect it with chains on the front here so it can float. And yeah, a little bit later on, hopefully we'll be able to get it behind the tractor and see how it goes. Hopefully it works well and smudges that clay up nicely. We got everything cut off. We got the what's going to be the drawbar just there. And we've just been back down to the rock and found something that we can use for the drawbar pin. So now I'm just going to oxy this off so it actually fits in our drawbar, and then we'll give it a clean up and weld it onto there. Weld some chains on and happy days. Gas in this thing? After a little bit of manufacturing, we've got a hitch. Looks like a hitch. Now we're just going to bring the frame to the front of the shed there, line up where we want our arms to go, weld it all together, and then we've got to get the drawbar of the tractor sorted. We've got to take that ball off and put the hitch, which is over there, back on. So that's what it's going to look like once I put the drawbar on. And George has got some chain over there, and all we're going to do is chain, and then that way it can float and follow the ground nicely. So now we're just got to get it all together. Can you move it up the... yeah, no, it's moving, and then we'll just get it back to the position when we need. Because obviously we need it right. Yeah. So what I'm doing is, this is my first weld that I did going along. So it sets it all in place so it's not going to move. And then what I've done after that is just keep on stacking weld onto welds onto welds. And what that does is it just makes the weld a lot stronger, considering that this is going to be in the ground, well, on the ground, pulling a lot of dirt. Just need to make sure that this hitch is as strong as it can be so that it doesn't break. And if I was just to leave just that single weld there, she'd break pretty easily, I'd reckon. So now I'm going to do that on that side, and then what we'll do is we'll flip this whole thing over, and then we'll do all the underside as well, just get it as strong as we can. And George is currently just cleaning up some chains for me. Got all the tech sorted, or?
I've done the sort cake.
I've already done it stuff. Oh no, you updated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll just wait. Matt there should be able to get the Ricos through this afternoon, hopefully after because he's got to chat to Sam first.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And then I'll wait till I get all that. Before I work things out mechanically. So.
No worries. Oh, did you want to get back on grade then?
Yep. No worries.
Go and do some grade?
Yep. Yeah. Cool.
Cool. Cheers. Oh. These have fallen off. Now I've got to flip her over and weld these chains on. But I'll show you the welds. So they're all beefed up in order to be nice and strong. So hopefully she doesn't break. The weak point will be the chains. I'll show you why. Because the chain is only going to be held on, you know, like so. So there's only so much weld you can get on a small area. But yeah, we'll just see how we go, do our best and get this thing operational. So what I'm going to do here is just tack it in place, tack that one, and then tack it onto the frame. And just make sure it's all in the right spot. It's going to work. So I don't want to weld the whole thing on, discover it's not going to work and have to cut it off. So that's my plan. That all seems pretty good to me, so I'm just going to weld it up. George is bringing in the tractor to take the hitch off, put the new hitch back on, so we can tow this thing around. So I'm just doing exactly like what I did on the hitch, and that's just mounting up, doing as much weld as I can. Again, if I was just to leave it with the one weld around it, it would be very, very weak and it wouldn't hold for very long. The smudger is all done. Now we're going to attempt to get this ball off and replace it with the hitch. It's a bit stubborn, but we will get there. I think it came loose, George.